Hey Leah, unfortunately for your video, I do not have a copy of the adult beginner book, which you have, so I'm going back to that purple one you started from. This is still a good song though, I'm sure you know it, Yankee Doodle. I'll go over this and one other with you, and then I'll take a photo of them and upload them to your drive so that you can print them off and practice them at home. So this is the same spot in terms of learning new things where you are in your other book. It's talking about skips. We also call it interval of a third. So if you suck back to this guy, you already played a variation of this in your other book. So when we go straight from a space to another space, of course you can go up, you can go down, doesn't matter. It's called a skip, or more properly known as an interval of a third, and that is because there are 1, 2, 3 notes included in total. Okay, so this is a third. So that's what we're playing here. So Yankee Doodle, like I said, I'm sure you know the tune. This has an introduction section. That's why there's a double bar line here. So a solid double bar line means end of the song. A not solid double bar line means end of a section. So this is your introductory section, and then you actually start the song. Okay, so this whole intro section is almost all thirds. So this is, if we count up, all cows eat grass, G. You can see how it goes from a space to a space, so that's a third. So if we find G on the piano here, go up a third, we have B, so that's your next note. Then if you can figure out what this guy is, that's actually D right here. So that's also a third from B to D. So it doesn't really look like a third on the staff because it's separated between bass and treble, but it is a third. And then we go back again to the G, the B, to the D, and then we have one more third up here from D to F. So you're encompassing these notes. I'm doing this with one hand, you're going to do it with two, it's just because I'm holding a camera with one of my hands right now. And then after that F, it goes up to a G. Okay, so it's going to counting, we're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's your introductory section. You also notice pedal down and pedal up. So my pedal on this piano kind of sucks. It's this little thing right here. Okay, you may not have a pedal at home, that's fine too. If you do, great. If you don't worry about it. So if you do, all you have to do is just push down, like with your toes at the bottom here. Don't go up here, you're not going to get it. You want to go down here with your toes. Okay, so you can hold that down for the whole thing. Again, I'm doing this with one hand. You would have your fingers like this and do it with two. Okay, so going again, the introductory section with pedal, it's going to sound like this. Start the actual song, so you're going to lift the pedal because you don't want it to ring anymore, and you've got your right hand thumb on middle C. And before we play it, let's go through and look for skips and steps. So these are all steps, aka intervals of a second. From this line to this line, that's a third. Line to a line, third. Line to a space, second. Seconds, third. From this line to this space is a second. Same from this space to this line. More seconds, second. From here to here, space to space is a third, and these are all seconds. Okay, so let's go over that next section. I'll show you my right hand. So start again, middle C, round fingers. There was my third. And you're not gonna have a gap here because you're not holding a camera, but you'd go to your left hand. 1, 2 on that B. Back to my right hand. Again, no gap because you're not going to have a camera, but here's my third for my left hand. Okay, now I play that with my thumb because I'm holding the camera, but if we look at the staff, it's on the treble clef side, so you're going to want to play with your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. So make sure you play that with your right hand. Okay, so that's Yankee Doodle, so I'll put that one up. Pretty easy. Okay, this one is super duper easy. It's teaching you about two new notes, bass C and bass D, which are really not that hard because you already learned all cows eat grass and great big ducks fly away, so that's how you can remember those. So this section actually goes C, C, D, C, D, C, D, C, D, C, pretty easy. Okay, so you're gonna put your finger 3 on bass C. So it's easy to read on the staff, C and D, but we have to make sure we're going to the right C on the piano. This is middle C, very, very different. The one you're going to play is bass C, down here, okay? So go C, C, D, C, D, C, time for counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next line, we take it to our right hand. You've got finger 5 on G, so that means your thumb's on middle C, round hand shape here. And we're just going down our keys, no intervals of thirds here. They're all seconds or steps. So we're going G, F, E, D, F, E, D, C, E, D, C. And when you get to the end, you're actually going to play both your C's at the same time, okay? Which I can't do because I'm holding the camera. So I'll show you that one more time with my right hand. Okay, so that's a quick and easy one that you can try as well to practice reading C and D on the staff.